Standing by with Kevin's Yasuo.
Thank you very much, Demon. Indeed, Kevin, who is playing Yasuo in that game, as Trevor and I are going to talk to him about that win. Kevin, talk me through picks and bans, and of course we want to know about the Zilean first, who we saw earlier this week in OGN. Why did you guys want to play it?
We wanted to play exactly what we just played. We had the picks set down besides bot lane, but we knew 100% they would pick Gragas, so we didn't even bother to first pick it or something, because I feel confident against it, and I don't really have to ban it or pick it from someone. So that's basically it.
Quick follow-up regarding the Zilean. We obviously seen Faker play it earlier this week. Joe was actually telling me that ZZ Tai had played it over in the LPL about 2 weeks ago. How long has Millenium been practicing this composition? Because you said it was exactly what you wanted.
We started to play it a bit in scrims, just for fun actually. Kurt wanted to try it because he saw it on Faker and Zoloki, I think. And we started just for fun, and it went good. And this week we just had the goal to practice that, and with Yasuo, just a super strong combo. So definitely thanks to Faker as well.
Well, then talk me through that combo, because the Fisio was mentioning it's not about the Yasuo-Gragas matchup, it's about what you can do in this composition. So talk me through the lane matchup and what came after that.
So the lane matchup normally is pretty equal. I have to play really good to actually get the lead or something, and I think I didn't do it too good this time, but it's fine. But overall, in this comp with Zilean and the potential for knockups we have with Thresh, and that's it, I think.
Lee Sin?
Lee Sin, of course. Oh, sorry.
Well, I tell you what, talking about the knockups, I actually want to talk to you about one of the replays. Let's pull this up onto your screen. It's the first big dragon fight. It comes in around 18 minutes on the clock. Crowd's very excited for the replay, Kevin.
Exactly.
I want to know what's happening in the communication. Gold is even, towers are super close, and up till this point, it felt like the Copenhagen Wolves were somewhat in control of the game. So let's roll this clip out and talk me through what's happening in your mind and with your team.
So basically, my team actually wanted to go mid and push, but I said, no, let's fight. And so everyone turned and we tried to engage. We saw it didn't work out, and it wasn't in our favor, so we turned. But as we saw, like they chased us for no reason. Sadly, the kick was out of range for me, but it was good. And then this awesome grab lens, and we just decided go, go, go. I ultimate, and we basically just killed them all. So
was the big threat for you in this situation the Blitzcrank hook? You know, what was it that made you decide to run away and then re-engage? Because obviously, seeing Unlimited miss that flash hook is a big signal. But what else were you concerned about in terms of that team comp?
I think we used speeds, for example, from Zilean, and just the potential for our engage was gone with Zilean E down. So we just decided, and we didn't want to go too far into their territorium right there, because they have still a strong team comp, and if Tristana gets some free kills, they will snowball. So we were a bit cautious and played this time a bit with brain.
Yeah, one last thing I want to ask you about the game, because I loved it, that last moment where you get hooked in and then you get the Zilean ult on you. Is it a matter of, I know I'm going to revive, I'll be fine, or do you get a little scared when you die there?
I got actually a lot scared. Like I thought actually I'm going to die, because Zilean, like Kerp was silenced as well. So I was like, oh shit, maybe I will die. And we actually threw it. Luckily he got it out and we turned it.
All right, good stuff. Now, you guys here in the standings, you can still get top 2. Actually, you're doing so well. What do you think it is that has changed you guys recently, that you have been able to make that last step up?
To be honest, I actually have no clue. We just started to play way better as a team as well. We feel super confident, and bot lane is just playing super good. So we just trust each other, and we have the backup from everyone that he will play good. So that's why actually I can just play whatever I want as well, with Yasuo and with other champions as well, which I maybe can play as well. We will see.
Well, fantastic game from you guys, Kevin. And now we're going to check in to see what you guys had to say on Twitter this week when we asked, which European LCS player or team do you think adapts to new patches the fastest, and why? The first one is from Edo Berlin, or I Do Berlin. Fnatic, versatile players and large, varied champion pools allow them to adapt to any change fast and efficiently.
Yeah, I think that's the truth. Soaz in particular stands out in my mind. And as a team, Fnatic have always been fairly innovative. If you go back to double teleports last year, the Fnatic Bush camps that would make work, they're just a smart team with smart players.
Kevin, is that something you also always have to take into account playing them?
For me, Soaz just is in his meta right now, AP tops, crazy laners as well. So he's right now in his favorite meta right now. So Soaz for me right now, a really great player.
All right, the second one is from @GSUmbrian. Shook, especially with his flavor pick of Riven in the jungle to thrive off the rise of immobile mid-champ picks.
The irony, while his point is correct, is that was the first time that we've actually seen Shook playing not Lee Sin, Evelynn, or Elise all split long. So yes, it was innovative in that regard, but he needs to keep it up for that to be 100% true.
We will see what he will pick in the next matchup, of course. The last one is from... Oh, go ahead.
Maybe Ashy jungle.
Ash jungle. Who
knows?
knows? Arrows from nowhere. The third one is from @iSolia. I think that Millennium have been the best adapting to the patches. They have been equally amazing on them all. Kevin?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm
So
sorry.
has Millennium been the most adaptive to the patches? Because they're saying you are.
Maybe in some way, yes. I think we don't find picks ourselves. We look a lot on OGN as well, so I don't think so.
All right, but well, you tried some new things here and it certainly worked out for you guys. Those were some great tweets, but we'd still love to hear more from you. Remember to follow us @LOL Esports and use the hashtag LCS to weigh in on the conversation. It's Fnatic versus Alliance. When we come back, need we say more? Don't touch your browser.